Welcome to Lifestyle Buzz Today with Orlando. Fresh, innovative, entertaining talk about topics we are all in one way or another involved with. And now here's your host, Orlando Burgos.
Well, hello, fun lovers everywhere. Hope you're having a great day today. Welcome to another edition of the Connection to Better Living, or as we like to say in fun, the antidote for boring radio. This week has been a little bit of a lot of the same. Everybody hates Elon Musk. Well, everybody from the left anyway. The part that I don't understand is a quandary, okay? A lot of people from the left, they hate free speech, but they love their Teslas. They make Elon rich so he can afford to buy Twitter so he can open free speech. Does it make sense, Mike?
Well, I mean, he is an interesting fellow. I'll say that, and he has got a lot of help from the federal government over the years, be it subsidies, tax breaks, and whatnot. But he's very successful. He's somewhat of a self-made man, even though his family did own an emerald mine in South Africa. But he seems like a very brilliant guy. So
yeah, I mean, he's a likable guy. You know, he's one of those that maybe people don't like him because he's so rich, but at the same token, hey, he's a human being. He's doing okay. I mean, I don't know. I just don't see the reason to, like, nobody questioned where he got the money for SpaceX because he's doing very good with it. He's helping the U.S. government with it. Anyway, listen, I think we need to start worrying more about other people in our society here, especially politicians who have millions of dollars when they started broke while in government, you know, getting into government. But this is not a political show, so we are just going to drop it right there. Boom. And there it goes. Today we have another Spanish interview. It is a very important interview because it has to do with a situation that creates a little bit of havoc in families, and that is when people leave their kids and their pets, mainly their kids, in cars that get hot and they die. And there's been too many. So it's an interesting thing. We're going to be talking about it on the show after the segment after the next one. Okay, we'll translate in English, and we're going to be talking a little bit about if you think that the grass is greener in the field next door, there's things you can do to change your panorama on that. So we're going to be talking about that. And then we're going to be talking about a food that a lot of people may not like or may not know what to do with it. We're going to be talking about mushrooms because they are actually great stuff to talk about. And Mike is already he's got some talking to do.
I made a mushroom cream sauce last night. Stick around for the recipe.
There you go. It's dangerous here, man. You say food and Mike goes, you see his eyes just light up, you know. So, why don't we take a little bit of a break? When we come back, Spanish interview. We'll be right back.
Does your current bathroom need to be updated immediately? Introducing One Day Bath and Shower Remodeling, the complete and hassle-free way to get the new bathroom of your dreams in as little as 1 day and for as little as $199 a month. Yes, the experts at One Day Bath and Shower Remodeling will come to you anywhere in the country and show you all the customized options. Now you can have a brand new bathroom in as little as 1 day. Large or small bathrooms Bathrooms. If you want a new bathtub or shower installed, we can do it in as little as 1 day. And if you call right now, you can save $750 off your remodel. We make it easy by offering you financing as low as $199 per month. Call now to schedule your free in-home consultation.
855-525-7454. 855-525-7454. That's 855-525-7454.
Bienvenidos a Lifestyle Buzz en español con su amigo Orlando Burgos. El interior de un auto se calienta a altas temperaturas muy rápido. Hay gente que comete el error en pensar que los niños se pueden quedar por poco tiempo en estos autos y los resultados pueden ser, pero bastante mal. Con nosotros hoy, José Alberto Ucles, el señor José Alberto Ucles, de la Administración Nacional de Seguridad del Tráfico, nos explica. Don José, por favor.
Un gran placer estar con ustedes, acompañándolos, Orlando, y dar este importante mensaje. La Administración Nacional de Seguridad del Tráfico, NHTSA, siempre hace una campaña fundamental para la seguridad de nuestros niños que se llama ¿Dónde está el bebé? Revisar antes de cerrar. Es una campaña que crea concientización, y este domingo 1 de mayo se llevará a cabo el Día Nacional de Prevención del Calor Extremo, Hipertermia o Insolación, que sigue ocurriendo en nuestro país en altos números. Es importante recordarle a nuestra comunidad que podemos, por error, dejar olvidados o dejar solos a nuestros niños en vehículos demasiado calientes para ellos. Es una tragedia lo que sucede, y esta tragedia es prevenible. Los números, las estadísticas de los niños que han muerto son escalofriantes, porque dan a conocer un grave problema que sigue ocurriendo.
Es que yo francamente no entiendo, porque yo soy padre y una de las cuestiones que uno piensa todo el tiempo es en el bienestar de los niños primero que nada. Pero hay gente que por una razón u otra, emergencias, van de compras en una carrerita, como siempre decimos nosotros los latinos, y piensan que está bien dejar el niño en el carro cerrado, pero no piensan en el problema que existe con esto de la hipertermia, porque la temperatura en un carro se sube astronómicamente rápida.
Totalmente. Y Orlando, antes de que le diga las situaciones que a veces estos casos han ocurrido, que yo he visto en mis 21 años con la Administración Nacional de Seguridad, el hecho es grave. Por ejemplo, le voy a dar un promedio. Este es un promedio anual basado en los datos que hemos estado colectando desde 1998 hasta el 2021. Un promedio por año de niños que mueren es de 38, ¿ok? Estos niños pueden ser bebitos, ya sea de 2, 3, 4, 5 meses, hasta niños o niñas de 2, 4 o 5 años que no pueden salir por sí solos de un auto. A nivel nacional, a nivel de esos años de 1998 al presente, han muerto 906 niños, que es grave. Pero para darle una idea, en el 2018 y en el 2019 murieron 53 niños cada uno de esos años. Ese es un número alto. Sí. Y esto ocurre a través de todo el país, especialmente en áreas de mucho calor. Ahora, Orlando, usted me puede preguntar por qué pasa esto, José Alberto. Hay 3 escenarios que uno cree y que uno reza que nunca le vaya a pasar, pero yo he oído a padres testificar que les ha ocurrido a ellos, Primer lugar, cambio de rutina. Y ahorita estamos haciendo énfasis, ya que ha pasado en parte la pandemia, que nuestros horarios cambiarán. ¿Qué es lo que sucede? Usualmente, digamos, la madre lleva al niño o a la niña a la guardería o a quien lo cuida, al cuidador. pero en este caso María tiene una cita médica y me pide a mí que lleve a Jorgito a la escuela o a la guardería. Yo no estoy acostumbrado, no es mi rutina, no es mi hábito el llevar al niño en la mañana. Así que Jorgito está medio dormimiento, lo pongo en su car seat bien abrochado y básicamente él se duerme calladito. Yo voy pensando que tengo que hacer en la oficina ese día o en mi trabajo y voy directo a mi trabajo. Como estoy acostumbrado, se me olvida el niño atrás. Situación grave, porque ese niño olvidado al llegar usted al trabajo, si usted no revisa atrás, ese niño puede quedarse ahí parte o todo el día que usted está en el trabajo. ¿Qué podemos hacer para evitar esto? Por favor, revisar antes de cerrar. O si tienen un asiento de seguridad de niños en el asiento trasero y van a llevar a un niño, pongan un osito de peluche en ese asiento. Cuando lleven al niño, quitan el osito y lo ponen en el asiento del pasajero al frente con usted. O como recordatorio, ponga su celular o su billetera o su maletín o sus instrumentos en el asiento trasero para recordarse de revisar. Ese es el escenario número 1. Ningún padre quiere decir que ha olvidado a un niño, pero con tanta preocupación, traumas y cosas se nos puede olvidar. Segundo escenario, es el tipo, como dijo usted, voy a hacer un mandadito, va a tomar un minuto, puedo dejar a Amarillita en el carro mientras voy a la farmacia a recoger una prescripción. Uno nunca sabe qué tan larga es la línea o qué problemas pueden tener en la farmacia. Así que nunca dejar a un niño solo o desatendido en un carro, porque las temperaturas pueden subir rápidamente, aun cuando el carro esté en un área de sombra con ventana abierta. Sí. La tercera instancia que se nos olvida a todos es de que a veces dejamos nosotros o nuestros vecinos el carro abierto y el niño, como es curioso y juguetón, se mete al carro y queda encerrado, lo que lleva a una trágica consecuencia. Ahora, un mensaje y recomendación para toda nuestra comunidad hispana. Recordémonos siempre de preguntar dónde está el bebé o el niño, revisar antes de cerrar. Y por favor, Orlando, recuérdele a sus oyentes que si venga un niño que está solo o desesperado en un carro, que por favor llamen inmediatamente al 911 para que lo puedan venir a sacar y quedarse hasta ver seguro a ese niño.
Sí, no, es que hay que tomar medidas, pues, porque los niños no pueden. ¿Sabe qué es, don José? Denos un número, un contacto a donde la gente puede informarse más, por favor.
Nosotros tenemos a mucha honra un sitio web en español, o sea, NHTSA, la agencia tiene un sitio web que tenemos información sobre seguridad del niño pasajero, sobre el uso del cinturón de seguridad, sobre retiros, sobre no manejar borracho, que quiero que nuestra comunidad hispana visite para que se pueda informar más sobre la seguridad a la hora de estar en su auto o estar en el tráfico. Y el sitio web es www.nhtsa en español.gov. GOV, la B es de vaca, la B pequeña, nuevamente NHTSA en español.gov. Espero que sigan estas recomendaciones, abróchense el cinturón de seguridad siempre y anden manejando responsablemente, sin distracciones, sin tomar, sin estar distraído, por favor. Y sus niños en el asiento trasero, abrochados, seguros en un car seat, de acuerdo a su edad y peso, y siempre revisar antes de cerrar. Gracias.
Don José, muchísimas gracias por estar con nosotros. Ojalá que ayude bastante con la comunidad. Gracias.
You've heard me talk about MyPillow, and now Mike has done it again by introducing his new slippers. I love these. He's taken over 2 years to develop them. They're designed to wear indoor, outdoor, all day long. They're made with MyPillow foam and impact gel to help prevent fatigue. They're made with quality leather suede. Now, for a limited time, Mike's offering them 50% off on his new MyPillow slippers. 50% off. The My Slippers are so comfortable. You'll want to get some for the whole family. I wear mine. I look like a movie actor, like Robert Davi or Fred Dreyer on a movie set. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio listener square, and use the promo code HORN. You'll also get deep discounts on all MyPillow products, including the Giza Dream bed sheets, the MyPillow mattress topper, the MyPillow towel sets, or you can call 800-889-6959 and use the promo code HORN. That's 800-889-6959. Use the promo code HORN, or go to MyPillow.com and use the promo code HORN.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
Hi, everybody. Michael Horn from CRNDigitalTalk.com. You know, we provide you with the best in talk radio. 8 channels of talk radio, for radio on the left to radio on the right. Sports talk, business talk, religious talk, Spanish talk. You name it, we've got talk radio for you. All at CRNTalk.com. Well, now we bring you video as well as audio. That's right. Watch your favorite shows like the Fred Dreyer program, What's Cooking Today, What's Cooking on Wine, The Lounge, Richard Nixon Live, and so many other shows on video right at our website, CRNTalk.com. You can also watch us on Roku. Just search CRN Talk, and you can watch us on any Roku TV anywhere in the world. Also on Facebook Live. Just go to Facebook.com/CRN Talk. Roku, search CRN Talk. Facebook.com/CRN Talk. Check us out on Tiki Live and at CRN Talk too. Video for you talk fans, all from CRN Talk.
We are back. And we just had an interview in Spanish that had to do with a very delicate subject, and but it's also a very real subject that has to do with children. And that is the fact that it's not that people do it on purpose. It's always an error in judgment or you know, just something that happens. But the fact is that the results can be very detrimental, and that is leaving your children in the car and thinking that it's only for a few minutes, and especially on in a summer day. And the cars have a tendency to heat up something very rapidly, creating very bad effects. In fact, can create death for your child. And it's something that needs to be addressed because it has happened over 900 times in the last few years, and that's way too many. So as a father myself, I cannot imagine what it would be like, number one, to lose your child, and number two, to let it happen because of carelessness. And I think that we need to all pay attention to the fact that there's been a lot of notice on this situation, also with pets. And although this segment has to do with children, pets also. I mean, we're talking about defenseless creatures here that are not able to open the windows, open the doors, do anything about it except just be there and take the punishment. So What do you think about that, Mike?
Yeah, it's a tragic situation. I mean, like you said, anybody who's had their car out in the sun, then when they get back in it, they notice that it's, really uncomfortably warm in there. It's like a greenhouse effect. And just cracking the window is not going to suffice, for your pet or for your child.
Yeah.
And if you're just a bystander, a good Samaritan, you see that, you can actually, in California, there's laws in the books where you can take action. You can break that window, not be held accountable.
Yeah, I was actually going to say, if you see something like this, don't start thinking, what happens if, grab a rock and just break that window.
Yeah, call the authorities.
Yeah.
And so you have documentation that what your intent is, and then take whatever actions you deem necessary.
And one of the things is also, a lot of people look at these things happening and they go like, oh my God, somebody called the cops or whatever. They don't do it. Everybody needs to be involved, because you know what? You who are looking at the situation may be the only lifeline that these creatures have.
Yeah, it could be that Kitty Genovese story. I mean, the famous story from New York City where, everybody heard, but no one did anything.
Right.
And also, speaking of Tesla, I know some modern cars actually have features where, like, pet in car mode. Even don't use those. I mean, don't leave your child or your pet, first of all, unattended anywhere.
No.
And second of all, especially in a hot vehicle.
Well, you know what? It's really strange, because I have seen in many cases where you pull up to the gas station and you see a parent pull out of the car, click the alarm or whatever, but leave the car running because there's a child inside. And I'm like, that's, anybody can break a window and run away with the car with the child, So don't, if you have your children in the car, please be the grown up and do the right thing, and make sure that you take care of your business in a safe manner. Don't put your children in danger.
Yeah, I mean, some people are like, oh, it's a pain. I'm just running there for 5 minutes. It's a pain to unstrap the child from the car seat.
Yeah.
But I mean, come on, you're parents. Job one is to protect your child.
Yeah.
And so if you have to sacrifice just a little bit of inconvenience to protect your child, that's why you're a parent. You made the choice.
Yeah. And you know what it is that when I was growing up, I was left in the car many times. But we used to sit backwards in the station wagon, so with the window wide open, because we understood that we were supposed to stay there. There was not so much crime as there is today. And there was not so much paranoia as there is today, because today people see a robber next, 2 persons down all the time. People see a stranger looking, and they need to fear. People fear, and that creates the situation of, let's lock the car while I go pay the attendant. Who knows what can happen? So,
and also, I mean, for a long time, it was thought that smoking cigarettes was good for pregnant women. But we all learn, we all evolve as a society.
Yeah. Well, cigarettes always been a crack up, because, in an airliner, they used to put the little markers on the back of the seat that says, no smoking from here back. Remember? It was an open cabin and no smoking. So the smoke would come over and stop right there, like, oh. Let's take a break. We'll be right back.
Is your bathroom looking old and worn out? Want to update it, but you don't know where to start? Then let BCI Bath & Shower show you how to turn that old bath into an aisle of beauty and functionality. Our residential bathroom solutions provide the best value on the market, and our customer service is second to none. Our cost-effective BCI Bath & Shower family of products has what you need.
Remodeling our bathroom was a big decision for us.
They didn't make a mess out of our house at all. And at the end of the day, we had a beautiful new bathroom. And it was a great experience the whole way through.
We have the best monthly payment programs in the industry, with payments as low as $68 per month or no interest, no payments for 18 months. That's right. Get the bathroom of your dreams now and pay for it in 2022. Call 1-800-455-7923 for a free no-obligation price quote. That's 1-800-455-7923. When you want quality bathroom products at a great price, it's got to be BCI Bath & Shower. That's 1-800-455-7923.
Hi, this is Fred Dwyer talking about my favorite Italian restaurant, Angelo's and Vinci's at 550 North Harbor Boulevard in downtown Fullerton. A fantastic place to eat. Come inside and dine in our Italian town square, complete with a 10-foot Christmas tree. That's right, 10 feet. Enjoy our food made from secret family recipes. Pasta, chicken, seafood, salads, and our delicious pizza. Incredible desserts, including my favorite, the tiramisu, flown directly in from Italy. Feel the spirit at Angelo and Vinci's, 550 North Harbor Boulevard in Fullerton, California. Call 714-879-4022 or visit angelosandvincis.com. That's angelosandvincis.com.
Do you remember Herbert W. Armstrong? Do you remember his magazine, The Plain Truth? His television program, The World Tomorrow? The one and only possible message of world peace?
Tomorrow. Now we're living in the most serious and most momentous times of the history of this world.
Those who heard Herbert W. Armstrong speak remember the depth of thought, the clarity of expression, and the power of his message. He spoke for God. God warned this world through Herbert W. Armstrong, and he gave hope to this dying world through Herbert Armstrong. What happened to that ministry? What happened to that message? We discuss this and so much more on our program, The Trumpet Daily. We're live weekday mornings at 11 a.m. Central Time in the United States. You can listen at CRN Digital Radio, Channel 3, or watch the live video stream at our website, thetrumpet.com.
For the getaway of your dreams, come to Hawaii's Playground, Ka'anapali Beach Resort, on the fun side of Maui, where the world comes to play. Find your spot on Ka'anapali Beach with 3 miles of white sand, 12 resort properties, 2 golf courses, and 2 shopping centers. Enjoy the playground of Hawaii's ancient royalty. Ka'anapali Beach Resort is Hawaii's original master planned destination resort and home of the Hawaii Food and Wine Festival. With views of 2 neighboring islands, you can breathe in the land's natural beauty from your favorite resort or golf fairway. Come experience Ka'anapali's own special brand of Hawaiian hospitality with world-class dining, relaxing resorts, water sports, and activities of every kind. For romantic, family, and great friend getaways, discover the options of Ka'anapali Beach Resort, where the world comes to play. Plan your getaway today. Visit Ka'anapaliResort.com. That's KAANAPALI Resort.com.
Welcome back to Lifestyle Buzz with your pal Orly at the mighty CRN Network, where we aim to please everyone every hour of the day. Some think that the grass is always greener over the fence in the neighbor's yard, whatever. But is it? And why not change the panorama? If you think that way, perhaps you have fallen into the trap of modern conditions where there are so many choices, there are so many things coming at you all of the time that you see many people take advantage of, and they make progress and all of that, and you feel like maybe you're in a rut because you don't. Well, you know what? There's nothing that says that you cannot also try to make changes yourself. The same opportunities that are there for other people are there for you. So if you think the grass is always greener, well, why not try to do something about your grass and make it greener too? You see friends making headway in the internet. Well, that may fray somebody the wrong way, but think about it also, it opens opportunities for you to be creative. Everybody has creative juices. There is an age difference always exposed. Well, you know what? Everybody's heading into the right direction. But age is only a numerical situation. It's how you feel, how you conduct yourself, how you behave every day, how you create every day. That's what counts. You can end up being 90 years old. There's many people that are very advanced stage that don't let the number dictate how they feel. There's young spirits. They still run marathons.
I just saw an amazing clip on social media. You can probably find it, where there's a relay race that they do on the East Coast every year for people over 70.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy that won it ran it in like 13.9, which is like a modern, it's like a college athlete level. He's 70 years old, and he started, the very first time he picked up running was when he was age 59.
Yeah.
So you never know, folks.
Well, you know what? I used to go to watch the LA Marathon, and the only reason why I did that, okay, was because there was one man, an elderly gentleman with one leg, that ran the marathon on a roller skate with the crutches.
I remember that guy, yeah.
Yeah. So I used to go there just to kind of like, okay, where is he? Because I'm going to cheer for him again. And you know what? He used to roll by and smiling and all of that. And there were people that were probably younger than he was, totally able, groaning and moaning about, a naked hangnail or whatever. And you go like, what makes people not evolve, So I think, if you think that people are much better than you, it's probably, if they are, they are. But it's also probably because you're also letting it get to you because you're not trying to move forward. Am I?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you. I mean, you have to be a self-starter, and a lot of people, it's about getting out of your comfort zone and embracing that discomfort and embracing that fear.
I think this is one of the things why people come here to the States, because I'll tell you one thing, that when I was a kid, before we came over here, we used to dream of what it would be like to be in the United States. My dad was already here. He was here. He had been in the Army already, and that's the reason why he came up here, because he wanted to join the U.S. Army. And we kind of arrived here at the right time because there was a lot of evolution going on in the early 50s, the mid 50s. We got here in 1958, and there was, the Korean War was over. Now it was moving forward, but now you hear the rumors of other things, the racial problems and whatnot. There was always a buzz going on here in LA. And LA at the time was actually like, people in the East Coast used to like look at LA like provincial town, like weird, As I grew up here, one of the things that I always notice is that in LA, there's always like that evolution, that buzz always going on, It's whether people like it or not, there's always a change. I mean, like we have been first in everything, just about.
Yeah, at that particular time, like late 50s, and Los Angeles, Southern California was pretty much the worldwide hub of aerospace and also entertainment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's always been kind of seen as a city and a region on the come.
But you know what? We were like, San Francisco was the originator of the hippie generation. And I mean, a lot of the stuff actually that we see today in schools, unfortunately, people my generation were the ones who created the downturn of discipline up to a point, because there was so much evolution going on in the 60s and all of that we no longer really accepted the discipline of the 50s or the 40s, So we've made changes with our kids. Now we're wondering, like, did we make a mistake or what? I mean, now there's in Texas, they're putting back the paddling kids.
Corporal punishment.
Yeah. I don't, I got plenty of it, I got to tell you, man. That's nothing new for me. I practically every day I got paddled for one reason or another because I was not the most well-behaved kid. But it was part of growing up. I mean, it's not like today where the parents get. I used to tell my dad, "Oh, I got paddled today. You must have done something." You know, Mom, well, you must have done something. So I guess they knew me. So you can make a change. So anyway, what I'm talking about is the fact that keep your options open. If you think that you're missing something, search for the answer. There's plenty out there to guide you. And don't let that turn into frustration. Don't let that turn into depression. Don't let the fact that you feel that you haven't done enough get you down. Just move forward, okay? And with that in mind, when we come back, delicious mushrooms. Next. We'll be right back.
Attention real estate investors. Do you need cash immediately? If you own one or multiple rental properties, you can use your equity to get cash out fast. The best part is we don't need tax returns or even a good credit score. At America's Loan Source, we are not a bank and we don't have bank rules. We make the decisions to loan you money, and there's no limit how much we can give you. Some clients have gotten as much as $500,000 or more within days. Use the money any way you want. If you own one rental property or 100 and COVID has left you in a cash crunch, we can help you turn your equity into fast cash. Call now for details and close in as little as 10 days and get the cash you need. 800-353-1760. 800-353-1760. 800-353-1760. That's 800-353-1760.
You've heard me talk about MyPillow, and now Mike has done it again by introducing his new slippers. I love these. He's taken over 2 years to develop them. They're designed to wear indoor, outdoor, all day long. They're made with MyPillow foam and impact gel to help prevent fatigue. They're made with quality leather suede. Now, for a limited time, Mike's offering them 50% off on his new MyPillow slippers. 50% off. The My Slippers are so comfortable. You'll want to get some for the whole family. I wear mine. I look like a movie actor, like Robert Davi or Fred Dreyer on a movie set. Go to MyPillow.com, click on the radio listener square, and use the promo code HORN. You'll also get deep discounts on all MyPillow products, including the Giza Dream bed sheets, the MyPillow mattress topper, the MyPillow towel sets, or you can call 800-889-6959 and use the promo code HORN. That's 800-889-6959. Use the promo code HORN, or go to MyPillow.com and use the promo code HORN.
For the best night's sleep in the whole wide world, visit MyPillow.com.
All right, welcome back. And we are going to be talking about mushrooms. And what exactly is a mushroom? Well, if you're like me from the hippie generation, you may want to smoke some of that stuff, man, and see God sitting next to you. But no, we're not talking about magic mushrooms.
We're not talking about psilocybin mushrooms.
No. We're talking about yum type of mushrooms. And you know what? These things are loaded with vitamins and minerals and all kinds of good stuff. They're great for the skin, brain, bones, you name it. And a lot of people look at them and they go, well, you know, what can you do with mushrooms? Man, the list is endless. And I've been using mushrooms for many, many dishes. Like on a steak, you know, you put them to sizzle and then you put the mushrooms on top. They grab the flavor of the steak. So it's a different texture, but really flavorful, really salty, really nice, you know. You make sauces out of it, don't you?
Oh yeah. Mushrooms are great, and mushrooms are one of those foods that, you know, as a kid I hated. And I think a lot of kids, when they see mushrooms at first, they're like, "Oh, this is gross." But as I've gotten older and as I've learned how to prepare them, and like you said, they're so versatile. I mean, they're pretty much ubiquitous in every food culture. I mean, in Asian food they're ubiquitous. In European food they're ubiquitous. But yeah, they make great sauces, and like you said, there's so many different kinds. Like a portobello is almost like a big steaky mushroom.
Yeah,
it's really good, like on a sandwich or even as a main course. The little button mushrooms are like Great for using a steak with a little demi-glace and some vinegar on there.
Yeah.
But my mushroom cream sauce is as follows. First of all, one thing when you're cooking with mushrooms is you have to realize that it's going to take some time,
right?
Because the mushrooms, because they're so filled with minerals, they're waterlogged. And, when you put them in the pan, they're going to shed a lot of liquid, a lot of water. And so you want to make sure to get all that out. So what you want to do is you want to get maybe a little bit of butter and oil in a pan, throw some garlic on there, and then this is key, take that garlic out because you don't want that garlic to burn. And then you put your mushrooms in there and you just walk away. Walk away for at least 45 minutes and a low heat with maybe the lid semi on. Then after 45 minutes, you take that lid off, you bump up the heat a little bit, you add some salt and pepper, and then you want to get that pan as dry as possible.
One of the things that you don't want is actually a lot of people put the mushrooms in with the oil, the hot oil, and they add salt right away.
No, you don't want to do that.
That draws the water out a lot faster. It just makes like a soup right there.
Yeah, exactly. That's you get too much liquid, and then it's going to take even longer for it to cook off. And when it does cook off, because you're at this point boiling those mushrooms, they become rubbery.
Yeah,
that's how you get the rubbery mushrooms.
It's the same thing as people buy the button mushrooms, and sometimes they have dirt on them, and they wash them.
Yeah.
Well, that prevents them from browning.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so if you are, conscious, and I am very conscious, so I will rinse my mushrooms in a colander, but then I will let them air dry for like an hour or two.
Oh, okay.
And so once you get that, you get most of that liquid burned off, you need to deglaze your pan. You can do that. I mean, it's the best with a white wine, with a dry white wine. But if you don't have white wine, you can use stock too, if you like. Or, even if you got a beer in your hand, use beer or water, something like that. Because you want to get all that brown bits into the pot.
Yeah.
Once you get that going, you're going to really start to smell. You're going to put your garlic back in. You're going to put equal parts either stock, water, and then cream. If you want to go, a little bit more healthy, you put some 2% in there. If you really want the full luxuriousness of it, you go with full cream. Then you get that in as a nice simmer. And so some people want to thicken that sauce a little bit. And there's two ways to thicken it. You can throw in just a little bit of flour, make a roux, or you can use a cornstarch water slurry. I don't like doing that. What I like to do is I like to add a little bit more liquid, more stock and more cream, and then just really simmer it down, really slow, really low, and it'll get naturally thick that way.
There you go.
It's delicious over pasta. It's delicious over just mashed potatoes, delicious over, it works with anything. It's so versatile.
Another way to kind of clean the mushrooms is just take it like a pastry brush and just brush the stuff is on the surface, and it's true. It's just a little bit of dirt. It just brushes right off, and then you can do whatever, chop them.
Yeah, I mean, I recently made pizza.
Gentle with them.
I made pizza recently with them, mushroom pizza. I showed you the photo.
Yeah.
And if you're gonna bake with pizza, make mushroom pizza, make sure to do the same thing. You don't want to put raw mushrooms directly in the oven. You definitely want to pre-treat them a little bit in a pan with some oil and some butter.
Yeah. Otherwise, they turn like hard. They turn like.
Yeah, and also they'll start to release that moisture in the oven and make your pizza soggy.
Yeah. A nice ragu with mushrooms but the big thick noodles of the
some pappardelle or something like that. And because the mushrooms, they deliver almost like a meat. It's like an unami flavor. It's a meaty flavor.
Yeah.
So it's great for for vegetarians out there or vegans. It's a great meat substitute.
Well, you can actually take one of those big portobellos, like you said. Just kind of treat it like if it was like a hamburger patty, little olive oil, boom, boom, boom. Put in a lettuce and you could do the whole hamburger treatment, except with the portobello, and it's great. I mean, it's like filling.
Yeah, I'm a big porcini fan. Porcini mushrooms, I think, usually are cook up the best, especially in Italian dishes. But people should eat more mushrooms because they're great for you. And also the majority of mushrooms, a lot are grown here in the United States, so you're not importing anything. But it's a highly recommend mushrooms.
Okay, there you go. What else we're going to be talking about here? Are we coming into a commercial?
We got about 40 seconds.
Anyway, there's one thing that I meant to mention as far as the mushrooms with risotto. I mean, whatever you do, like a gooey texture, the mushrooms make it taste a lot better.
Look, folks, truffles, which everybody loves, which are thousands of dollars per pound. I mean, those are mushrooms.
I know.
So there you go.
Sounds good. Let's take a little bit of a break. When we come back, more fun.
experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury? If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com. 310-873-4422.
Keep listening for a free offer from U.S. Med. If you're living with diabetes and using insulin, you know the pain of sticking your fingers over and over again. By simply wearing a small remote device called a continuous glucose monitor, or CGM, you can reduce the pain of sticking your fingers right away. If you're testing your blood sugar daily and administering insulin 3 or more times per day, or using an insulin pump, call today and learn about the latest CGM technology. We'll send you a free ebook telling you all you need to know about CGMs. A CGM can immediately reduce pain. It's accurate, easy to use, and helps you make better diabetes treatment decisions. Your new CGM may be covered by Medicare or private insurance. Call now to learn more. 800-524-9313. 800-524-9313. That's 800-524-9313.
Have you heard about Vine to Bar chocolate? It's the winemaker's chocolate, the world's first chocolate made with well-vined Chardonnay marc from the beautiful coastal vineyards of North America. Gently pressed grapes are harvested after juicing, dried and finely milled and carefully blended into the finest dark chocolate. The Chardonnay marc contains highly beneficial grape nutrients, flavanols, and has a natural sweetness that flavors the luscious dark chocolate. Mouth-watering, flavorful, delectable dark chocolate goodness with Chardonnay sweetness and beneficial nutrients. And it's alcohol-free, too. It's Vine to Bar chocolate. Order some today at vinetobar.com. That's VINETOBAR.com. Cold shipped to your door, it's Vine to Bar. Vine to Bar chocolate. Visit us at vinetobar.com.
All right. Next week is Mother's Day. I will not be here. I'll be taking the day off to go visit my mom. And unfortunately, my visit has to do with, my mom passed away in 2004. But the love lingers, tell you. So those of you that still have these wonderful ladies still around, cherish and shower them with love every single day. They deserve every great treatment that you can put on top of them, okay? It's like, for you, it's like storing life for when they're no longer here, all right? So I recommend that you do take them out for dinner, take them some flowers, treat them like queens because they deserve it, okay?
Yeah, smart play, too, is just acknowledge every mother in your life. For example, of course, I'll, wish my mom a happy Mother's Day and purchase her gifts and take her out for dinner, but I'll make sure to reach out to my sister who's a single mom, or I'll reach out to, my stepsister who's, a mother as well. So just, send out a text, send a Facebook message to all the mothers out there.
Yeah.
And let them know that they're appreciated.
Yeah. You know what? They deserve every single thing they get. So another thing to celebrate this coming week, Cinco de Mayo. It's next Thursday?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what? I recommend that everybody puts their Mexican spirit on and go celebrate. The same way that we celebrate St. Patrick's Day and all the other, it's all about community, I know that we don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo here, but although we do up to a point.
Do in my neighborhood, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, yeah. But it, like I said, like I'm saying, is not actually a American holiday type of thing or celebration type of thing. But we recognize it and we do celebrate it here. So let me tell you something, baby, man. Tacos, nachos, and margaritas or Coronas.
I was going to ask you, what are you going to make? Are you going to make al pastor? Are you going to make maybe some birria?
You know what? More than likely nachos and tacos and make it simple. And my daughter makes some wild margaritas. Man. She does.
How do you like yours? You like yours blended on the rocks, salt, no salt?
On the rocks. And what I drink is Cadillacs.
So explain for maybe our audience that doesn't know. What's a Cadillac margarita?
A Cadillac, it's a regular margarita, but then you add a shot of Cointreau. Or there's another orange liquor.
Triple sec.
No, it's Cointreau.
Cointreau, yeah, you want to use some sort of orange liqueur in there.
Yeah. So you dump it in there, and it adds that little sweet dimension to the margarita.
It balances the sour out a little bit.
Yes, it does. And of course, you have 3 regular margaritas and you're a little tipsy. You have 2 Cadillacs, and you're over. That's it, man. You're done. So yeah, just let it hang out there. Throw a couple of orale vatos out there in the middle of the air, and that's it, man. Love, peace, and understanding. That's all there is to it about. What can you say? Are you going to celebrate?
Yeah, well, I mean, my neighborhood, I live in a majority Hispanic neighborhood. And so, yeah, it's always, Cinco de Mayo is always kind of a big deal. There's always a lot of, street vendors out. There's fireworks shows at night. And so it's a lot of fun. I like my margaritas like you. I like them on the rocks, no salts. So I might have 1 or 2 of those and definitely get some street tacos and maybe a quesadilla.
Yeah. You know what? I mean, it's all about letting your soul soar and enjoy life. Okay. So with that in mind, last words, Michael?
Happy Cinco de Mayo and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
All right. Stay safe. I would not accept any one of you getting hurt because of drunk driving. So come back to see me next 2 weeks from now. All right. Take care. God bless.